Imagine strolling through the vibrant streets of Madrid. The air buzzes with the hum of conversations as local and tourists mingle in bustling cafes. Every corner reveals a new scene of life and culture. Now, contrast this with a typical American suburb, where wide streets remain eerily quiet, and the only sounds are the distant hum of a lawnmower or the occasional passing car. The difference is stark. Why do American cities often feel so lifeless compared to their European counterparts? More importantly, how can this be changed? European cities like Madrid, Paris, and Copenhagen are celebrated for their dense, walkable layouts, where pedestrians, not cars, dominate the streets. These cities, designed long before the automobile era, feature narrow streets, mixed-use buildings, and public spaces that encourage community interaction. For instance, Barcelona's famous Las Ramblas is a vital artery where local culture thrives. The 15-minute city concept, where residents can access essential services within a 15-minute walk or bike ride, is not just utopian in Europe, it's a reality. In Paris, this concept has led to reduced traffic and pollution. In stark contrast, American cities grew around the automobile. The post-World War II boom saw a massive exodus to the suburbs, fueled by policies like the GI Bill and the construction of the interstate highway system. This sprawl is characterized by wide streets, single-family homes, and shopping centers miles apart. A 2020 report from the National Association of Home Builders shows that 77% of new homes in the US are built in suburban areas, reflecting a persistent preference for sprawling suburbs over urban density. The rise of American suburbia is deeply rooted in the country's history. After World War II, there was a significant push for home ownership, with the federal government playing a crucial role. The GI Bill provided returning veterans with low-cost mortgages, while the Federal Housing Administration ensured loans for suburban homes. By 1950, home ownership had increased to 55%, up from 44% in 1940. The construction of the interstate highway system in the 1950s further fueled this suburban boom, making it easier for Americans to commute from suburban homes to urban jobs. American cities were designed with the car in mind. The missing middle housing type that bridged the gap between single-family homes and large apartment buildings has been largely absent due to zoning laws favoring suburban sprawl. A study by the National Association of Realtors found that 60% of American neighborhoods are zoned exclusively for single-family homes, limiting the development of more diverse, walkable neighborhoods. Highways often cut through urban centers, destroying vibrant neighborhoods. For example, the construction of I-95 in Miami displaced over 10,000 residents and decimated the historically black neighborhood of Overtown. Home ownership has long been seen as a cornerstone of the American dream, but it has come at a cost. Policies encouraging suburban sprawl has led to the lifelessness of American cities. In contrast, European cities have maintained a balance between home ownership and rental markets, with policies supporting both urban and suburban living. In Paris, for example, over 60% of population rent their homes, contributing to the city's vibrant, ever-changing neighborhoods. Urban design profoundly impacts mental and physical health. In car-dependent cities, people are less likely to walk, contributing to higher obesity rate and related health issues. A study by the American Public Health Association found that residents of walkable neighborhoods are 45% more likely to meet daily physical activity requirements than those in car-dependent areas. Social isolation is more common in sprawling suburbs, where the lack of public spaces limits interactions. In contrast, walkable cities promote physical activity and social interaction, essential for mental well-being. Urban sprawl is detrimental to the environment. The reliance on cars leads to higher greenhouse gas emission. The US Environmental Protection Agency reports that transportation is the largest source of greenhouse gas emission in the US, accounting for 29% of the total. Traffic congestion exacerbates this problem, with the average American commuter spending 54 hours in traffic annually. European cities with efficient public transit systems offer a stark contrast. For example, nearly 60% of all trips in Copenhagen, Denmark, are made by bike or foot, significantly reducing the city's carbon footprint. Urban sprawl does have some benefits, particularly in terms of space and affordability. For many Americans, suburban living offers a sense of space and privacy, hard to find in more densely populated areas. Home ownership is more attainable in the suburbs, where land is cheaper and homes are more affordable. A 2019 study by the Urban Institute found that the median home price in suburban areas is 20% lower than in urban areas. Additionally, suburbs tend to have lower crime rates compared to urban centers. Walkable cities offer significant economic benefit. Studies have shown that walkability increases property value as people are willing to pay premium to live in neighborhoods with easy access to amenities. For example, homes in walkable neighborhoods like Soho in New York City and Greenwich Village tend to command prices 50% higher than those in car-dependent suburbs. Walkability also boosts local economies by increasing foot traffic to businesses. In Denver, the revitalization of neighborhoods like Lodo has led to a 30% increase in local business revenue since the area became more pedestrian-friendly. Walkable cities are major tourist attractions. European cities like Paris and Rome are world-renowned for their walkability, allowing tourists to explore at their own pace and fully immerse themselves in the local culture. According to a 2019 report by the European Travel Commission, walkability is one of the top factors influencing tourist choice of destination. In the US, cities like San Francisco and New York have leveraged their walkability to attract millions of tourists each year. One of the first steps in revitalizing American cities is to embrace the missing middle. Cities need to encourage the development of more diverse housing options, from duplexes and townhomes to small apartment buildings. Minneapolis has taken the lead with its progressive zoning policies that eliminate single-family zoning and encourage the construction of diverse housing options. Since the policy change in 2020, the city has seen a 15% increase in multi-family housing construction. Public transit is essential for building walkable cities. Cities like Denver have made significant investments in public transits, expanding light rails and bus networks to better connect neighborhoods. According to the regional transportation districts, these investments have led to a 12% increase in public transit rideshare since 2010. A well-connected public transit system reduces reliance on cars and makes it easier for its residents to access jobs, education, and services. Green spaces are another crucial element of walkable cities. Parks, gardens, and pedestrian plaza provide places for recreation and promote community and social cohesion. Copenhagen is a prime example of a city that has successfully integrated green spaces into its urban fabric. The city's focus on building pedestrian-friendly streets and parks have improved the quality of life of its residents and contributed to higher level of social trust and community engagement. The lifelessness of many American cities is not inevitable. By rethinking urban design, embracing diversity in housing, investing in public transit and green spaces, we can build vibrant, walkable cities that rival the best in Europe. The challenge lies not only in policy changes, but in shifting the collective mindset toward valuing community, accessibility, and sustainability. If we succeed, we can transform our cities from sprawling, car-dependent landscape into dynamic, thriving urban centers that people are proud to call home. As we reflect on the vibrant history and complex design of our cities, it's clear that the way we build our environment deeply affects how we live. If this video sparked something in you, a new perspective, a question, or even a sense of urgency, I'd love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insight could start a conversation that truly matters. If you found value in this video, consider liking, subscribing, or even just sticking around. Together, we can explore the ways our cities shape us and how we can shape them in return.